Hello. I haven't been recording much lately. In fact, I think for half a year because I've been very busy teaching abroad. So I've been away and have not had time to make any more videos. I do read your comments and I see a lot of interesting comments and ideas. One of them that I'd like to pick up on is voice placement. Um, I don't necessarily like the term voice placement. I see that reading Caruso's book, he does talk about placing the voice, but it has to do more about the resonance, how you use the resonance and the vowel modification. That in itself is quite important when you color the voice for a certain aria. And that has to do with the language as well. For example, in French, you would not want a very dark sound. This does not mean you have to go for a bleak sound, but it has to be a lighter, brighter sound. I have no idea what key I'm here. If you, for the Faust aria, Salut de mer, you don't want something, Salut de mer, chaste, everything back, but you want something nice. Salut de mer, chaste pure. I'm too low for the tenor aria, but the idea is to set the voice to use the onset of the breath before you sing. So you have you breathe in and your back muscles expand, intercostals. So you have this to build on. You don't start singing and halfway through you think, oh, I think I need to support. That's a major mistake. Prepare, and then you start, for example, in diesen heiligen Hallen. And then I have the feeling of, while I'm singing, I'm actually bouncing a little bit on this cushion of air that's there and expanding in the back. It really helps to feel the back muscles expand. So, in diesen Eigen Hallen. So you want this, which is a resonant placement, I would say. I'm very careful with when people talk about placement because you get a lot of conversations about placing it in the mask. The maschera, it's mentioned in the Italian school too, but it's part of the entire process. It's part of the breath support, the resonance. When you support properly and just even low, La Calunia, La Cal. You don't want whoa, all the way back. Excuse me. You want a nice forward sounding resonance. And I'm very careful at formulating the words there because people say, aha, forward sounding resonance. So you have to go there. No, you don't actually. All this area and this area resonates when you set the voice on the support. So, in diese Nacht, la chiamamo, no cor quel chiuso a me, amor per me non ha. On the breath, the resonance will resonate here. Everything gets bone here, resonance. Sometimes I will have a student and it's just down a little bit, the intonation. I say, okay, try and have this feeling, this lift feeling on the cheekbones. That doesn't mean you start doing anything funny. It's more a feeling of a lift. And I've talked about this many times, that there's inside you always have this this happy lift. You don't actually yawn out like that, but it's sort of a suppressed yawn. And that itself gives you this idea that it's a little bit higher, so you can whether it's so okay, C sharp. You don't want it to fall back. Okay, placement has to do with natural resonance, which is supported properly. You rest the appoggio, the voice is on the pelvic floor, ha, ha, ha. And from then on, it actually goes forward, the sound, but that's only psychologically forward. It will resonate here in this incredible space you have. Okay, I hope this helps a little bit.